This is the IS-6. This is a Russian Tier 8 heavy tank. The map is Normandy in the Frontline game mode. I am playing the worst tanks in the game that I have in my garage for Frontline. This vehicle has a 186 penetration, which is one of the worst in the game. No gold rounds, no autoloaders, no wheeled vehicles, no SPG, no overpowered tanks with strong armor. Just playing. How did they spot me so fast? I mean, obviously there's somebody out here somewhere. So I'm playing the low performing tanks, and we're going to see how I do. That clearly missed. That was an IS-5. You rarely see those. And we're going to compare this to my games playing overpowered tanks, and we'll see how much damage I do compared in both. And it's going to be a lot of games. I have like 10 games in tank destroyers, 10 games in heavy tanks. I'm already going to tell you what's going to happen. In the crappy tanks, I'm doing around 7,000 or 8,000 damage per game. And in the good tanks, I do like 11,000 damage. So it makes a huge difference. Oh, come on. So one difference, I'm already up to 1,100 damage. That's actually really good. I don't penetrate often with the low penetration guns. So the low penetration guns have that issue. And other than that, I mean, armor isn't that big of a deal because I don't pull out the great armor that often. Normally I go for speed and penetration when I play the overpowered tanks, and it's rare that the well-armored tanks come out. And I'm not going to play any light tanks unless there's like a minute left in the game and I need to go a long distance. I'm up to 1,500 damage, which is actually one of the best starts I've had playing with the crappy tanks. The last game I got 8,000 damage and I had 4 kills, and I did like 4,000 spotting damage. And it was IS-6s and other crap tanks. And then I'm going to do autoloaders. I'm going to do at least one game today with just autoloaders. He's probably going to reverse, so I'm going to aim more towards the rear. Got 392 on the 50 TP. I think it's great that they're all out here in the open finally. Got 389 on the 50 TP. Come on out. I could have gotten on the cap. That was just a blind shot. Oh, that's not good. That's a scary looking tank. Wasn't a well-aimed shot, but nonetheless. Gonna recon these losers. They are running. Run, coward, run! There's a video game called Sinistar that I used to play. Man, if I had killed him, that would have been the shot of the century. 2,300 damage, that's really good. Oh, what happened there? Something weird happened. 194 damage. But sometimes there's a little bit of a lag where the game just freezes for a split second. And I had one where the game froze for a long time. It was just frozen. Nothing was happening. And it wasn't just me, it was everybody. We were all just frozen in place. Cool. We're going to reinforce this renegade. right there, buddy. Want to see my planes go in? Why is it? Oh, okay. So I did a lot of damage to him, I guess. Or maybe tracking damage. 2,600 damage. I'm just going to go up the middle through here. You can see that we've got extra guys over here, which means that we should go for the cap. We'll see if the brain trust gets on the cap or not. Because he's here, I'm going to work on him and make it easier for me to hit him. Well, I guess now he's moved, so I'll have to reposition. I'm going to go around behind the rock, so if I get spotted, it's impossible for them to ever damage me. It's too bad he's unspotted. I'm just going to blind fire. I used predictive AI. Ah! So when he hit me, for some reason, did my gun suddenly spin? I mean, what happened with that? It's like he hit me and... Oh, maybe he tracked me, so my gun spun a little bit. Hey, guess what? You guys can't hit me. What are you going to do? Primo Victoria. So, you know, the Primo Victoria song is actually really good. I'm up to 3,400 damage. We'll use the recon while we're here. See, I put a lot of thought into the recon. He's tracked. You missed your chance. You missed your chance. Come on, guys. I think they'd be happier if they reversed. See how easy it is to drive over here? Nothing. Silent sail. Oh, you missed. It's good that they have this little vehicle here. It makes you a little bit hull down. Because of my base cap points, I think I'm going to play in a more safe position. I don't want to lose that. 3,500 damage, 3,700 blocked, 3,500 spotted. And I leveled up to captain. Gonna head for the resupply repair facility. This speed, I mean, it's only 30 kilometers, but better than 0. You know what they could do to change the game? They could make it so that the more people on the resupply, the slower it resupplies for everyone. Ready. 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 I guess I missed the AMX. We could easily go do damage on that objective. But I also want a cap to extend the time. Extend the time, man. Do a recon, which is going to bring in some extra EXP. Gotta get general. Even though I've already got tier 15. Can't get any higher. Hit him for 391 on the Schwarzpanzer. He's invisible. Looks like he's really concentrating. So I wanted to hit the ammo rack. And because you hit that area, you really want to commit to it. Don't switch between ammo rack and engine. Focus on one. And this is probably where the commander is, because the commander hatch is right there. Just got lobotomized. You think that was a non-penetrating shot? Man, took out my gun. Got to major, 5,400 damage. Wow, look at all that block damage. I'm amazing. Come on. You is out of the game. Well, I used a repair on my tracks. Which was maybe a dumb idea. 372. Oh, we didn't cap D. I'm number one for the team, playing crap tanks. Based on what I read in the forums, they say I'm a crappy player. That's what everybody says in the forums. My low win rate. I don't understand the mechanics of the game. My crappy YouTube videos. 9,900 block by armor. That was all skill. And that was with an IS-6. The IS-6 used to be not so good, but they buffed it. They buffed all the crap tanks because they're trying to make money by getting people to fire premium rounds. So they have to buff everything. They give up all sorts of other. Oh, we need to do it to create balance in the game. No, they're doing it because they're trying to do the heavy tank. This is the way they said it. They want to make armor relevant again. And what they meant when they said that is they want you to buy gold. That would have been beautiful. 6,400 damage. I could do a lot of damage in this game. See, if I had used the auto aim on that T-32, I could have shot him sooner, but I didn't. See what I did? Ah! So obviously I switched targets. Come on, come on. Didn't bring the armor around far enough. Got 2 more respawns. I'm going to bring in the T-25, the T-15, the T-25 pilot. So this is not such a great tank. It's got low penetration rounds. I'm going to show you. It is 192, which is really low. Average is like 220 or 230. And it's got weak armor, which is 75. However, it does have really good aim. See how small that aim circle is? It aims quickly. You're not going to do a lot of damage, but you are at a disadvantage in almost every other respect. Which is why I am playing this tank, because I'm not an Unicum. You know, all the Unicums and stat patterns, they come and they say, you should watch a real Unicum play so you can learn how to play the game. Oh, you missed, huh? You notice that I didn't turn my hull when I fired my last shot because I wanted it to aim better. And this vehicle really doesn't need it because it's got amazing aim. Got another respawn. Okay, Udis. So I actually enjoy playing the Udis. It's relatively fast. It's going to get up to 60. And I'm going to do a flank maneuver. I'm not an expert at this. I haven't played it very much. It's actually a little bit confusing at first, and I still haven't mastered it because, you know, this game is a fast-paced game. You don't have time to carefully lay out the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flank. I'm going to go all the way over here. And if I can make it to the soccer field, which is right there, we're going to have some fun. Have some fun with these guys. Notice the amazing use of auto aim. So he knows I'm here. He's pointing his gun at me. He doesn't know I'm here. Oh, it's possible that no, they're going for repairs. You can really change the game, but we got a problem because of that EBR. I don't really want him to know I'm here, so maybe I shouldn't shoot at him. I mean, I'm not afraid of an EBR. Oh, he stopped. The gun on this actually aims pretty good. So you go over here to where this rock is, and then you just have your way with them. Now what are you going to do? So now you got a rock to hide behind. You can climb to get good gun elevation. Made it to general. Got 8,300 damage. Everyone's saying, that's not a crap tank. This is one of the best tanks in the game. Switch tanks. You know what? Maybe not. I'm going to use this. No. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to use this just in case they already me. And I'm going to drop it on them. He did move, but it looks like I did do some damage to him. And that's why this position is an overpowered position. So it's going to make it really easy for my team to advance. But you don't want to kill the tanks. I killed a tank, but the problem with it is that he's going to respawn, and then he's going to just go exactly to that spot looking for you. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to respawn. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to the same spot. So I've learned from playing this so many times that they will come looking for you, and they'll come around north with a fast tank. And you can play this position whether you're attacking or defending. It works for both. 59 seconds. And they're not on the cap. You see, they really need me on the cap. I did a great job pushing these guys back and holding them off. Those tanks didn't get to where they wanted to go. The T-32 and the IS-3, they just kind of sat there. I am amazing. Watch how amazing I am. You better stop. See, all these guys are going to have to roll down that hill because of me. Took him out of the game. I think I ammo racked him. It's 150 damage. That's what I need you to do, buddy. Ah! So I used the auto aim, and then he moved. Delayed my shot a little bit. You see how it's going to make them all unable to take the positions that they want. Luckily, they're on the cap. I hit him for 425. You see how the Progetto's coming around? The Progetto's coming around this way. Let's see if he comes down. It looks like he is not coming down, but don't be surprised if he does. If he doesn't, he's dumb. Oh, that would have been so nice. So I made it easier for my team to advance over here. And if you watch my videos, you'll see, if you look at my videos in this position, you'll see that I've done it many times. And not only that, many people have learned that position because I've been promoting it. I'm going to avoid the cap. I've got ammo just in case I need to repair. Go for this. Oh-ho. Guy's got an IS-6, which is a crap tank. Oh, and I got 336 damage. This tank used to be really bad, but they did improve it. They did not change the gun. I think they just changed the armor. I know that you're going to say, well, if it's red, you can't penetrate it. It's not true. This is 186 damage, but you got to add 25% for the RNG, which will bring it up to like 230. And then you might penetrate it if you get a high roll. So if you fire 100 shots, you might penetrate 1% of the time. Maybe I should have gone for the side of the turret. He's got an advantage on me. Not as handsome as me, but... Tried to hit the roof. You see the IS-6 took him out of the game. My leadership. He was reversing, so I fired. 2 minutes left. Oh, we want to win the game. So I'm going to head for an objective. I'm going to go for number 4. I'm going to drop an 8. With artillery, you can I'm pretty sure you can damage the objective with artillery. I think I've seen somebody do it. So I'm going to go high over here. Hi! Man, that sucks. Yeah, with 1 minute left, we don't have enough time to kill that objective. Enemy cheated. Okay, I'm going to go in with the LHMTV. Takes like 30 seconds to get there, so I'm going to be able to fire 1 or 2 shots, and that's it. You used to be able to snipe objective 4 from here. Oh, you still can. Okay, you still can. So if you have a HE rounds or a high penetration gun like an UDIS, you can damage it from there. That's what you learn from watching my channel. I have a video where I do it. But it's cheating. You know, I could have pulled in the STRV or the UDIS and taken out objective 4. Oh, 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 missed. You see that amazing penetration? I'm going to head that way. Amazing driving. Okay. So it says 11,700 damage. This is actually comparable to my number 2 game with the high penetration tanks, and that was 270 penetration with the other games. My high game was 13.7, but 11.7 might have been my second highest. So you can do it with crap tanks. Not the first time I've done it, just last year, you know, it was a long time ago, and the videos are on my account. My highest damage game is 21,000 damage. It was in Homefront. I'm working on uploading the video. It's going to take a while. I got this, which is a satellite award. At least 10,000 caused and assisted. General of the Army, I've gotten that before. Base capture points, general. You can see I'm already at 15. This guy's a stat pattern. 11,700 damage, 6 kills. These guys are stat patterns. Number 1 for EXP. These guys are all tomatoes. Okay, that's 11,700 and 6 kills. And look at that, 49% win rate. Yep. So please post below about how I should watch Unicum's play so I can learn how to play, because I don't know how to play. So obviously, I got a low WN8 and a 49% win rate, which means I'm a below average player. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.